now they asking, okay, if you can't separate or divorce your wife, why did Moses give a writing of give us the privilege to give a writing of divorcement? Right? Read. He said unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts. Moses, he said, because the hardness of our hearts, because we're stubborn. A lot of times there are problems in the marriage, but the problems in the marriage is because either A, the man don't want to take accountability and stand up and be a man, or the woman, no, it ain't he ain't doing what the woman want him to do, because the man ain't supposed to be following behind the woman.
What you think of? So you just celebrated Juneteenth? Oh, praise, man. So I got a question.
Hey,
are we free as a people?
We out here to teach the 12 tribes of Israel the true gospel.
I understand we have to celebrate something.
Native Americans
to
are
try to give us some type of hope.
Hey,
but
you
at the end of the day, Juneteenth is still not a freedom day.
Subscribe right now.
Right. So we're trying to show people how to get actual freedom out of the scriptures to show that Christ is dealing with the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American, and he's going to save those people.
Matthew chapter 19 and verse 5.
She's a whore.
She's tricking off.
She's tricking.
There you go, tricking
You
off.
said she's a whore.
She's tricking off.
No, I want to hear what you, because you asked the question. What's the bad marriage?
Like if I had to like say it.
Go ahead. Because when people say bad marriage, is it okay? We always arguing.
Speak your mind, God hear you.
Yeah, we argued, but then she took it a step further. She left me for another guy.
She left you for another guy. That's what you're saying. Okay, so read that.
Matthew chapter 19, verse 3. The Pharisees also came unto him, tempting him, and saying unto him, Is it lawful for a man to put away his wife for every cause?
So now we're reading the Bible, we're reading Christ's words. If you know anything, the Pharisees always came to Christ and they was trying to test him. They were trying to catch him in his words, right?
Right.
So they came to Christ and they asked him, read it again.
The Pharisees also came unto him, tempting him, and saying unto him, Is it lawful for a man to put away his wife for every cause?
So their question was it lawful for a man to put away his wife for every cause? Read.
And he answered and said unto them, Have ye not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female?
So who did he create at the beginning? Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
And at the beginning, when he created them male and female, were they ever separated? Do we hear anything about them being separated? Okay, read.
And said, For this cause shall a man leave father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and they twain shall be one flesh.
So when a man and woman gets married, it's designed to be forever.
That's right.
But I'm going to get to the point what you said. But when a man and a woman get together, a man is supposed to have one wife, one woman in his lifetime, and a woman is supposed to have one man in her lifetime. That's what Christ is referring back when he referred back to Adam and Eve. Read.
Wherefore they are no more twain, but one flesh. What therefore have God joined together, let no man put asunder.
So in the right terms, there is no divorce.
Why?
But there is no divorce. I'm gonna deal with that.
Well, why she gonna hurt me?
But I'm gonna deal with that. I'm gonna deal with what you said, because that's the next verse. Wait, listen.
Put you in a situation, bro.
You got to get out of the
Listen. Read. No, that ain't how. That's what Christ is addressing. Read.
They say unto him,
Read, listen.
Listen.
Why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement?
So now they question, they like, okay, if that's the case, if it ain't no separation, why did Moses write what the soldier was finna read? Let's read it. Because he said, the question is, read it again.
They say unto him, Why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement and to put her away?
So now they asking, okay, if you can't separate or divorce your wife, why did Moses give a writing of give us the privilege to give a writing of divorcement?
Bring it out.
Right? Read.
He said unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts,
Moses, he said, because the hardness of our hearts, because we're stubborn. A lot of times there are problems in the marriage, but the problems in the marriage is because either A, the man don't want to take accountability and stand up and be a man, or the woman, no, it ain't he ain't doing what the woman want him to do, because the man ain't supposed to be following behind the woman.
That's right.
If you don't do what's right, they'll cheat on you in a minute.
But that's the next point. But the thing is, there's problems in the marriage, but there's no solution because somebody don't want to take accountability for the wrong that they've done.
Right. That's right.
Those are the problems that come up in the marriage because there will be problems. But listen to this. Read. Listen up. Listen up. Listen up. Listen up. Hey, bro, listen up. I want y'all to hear this. Read.
Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives.
So he said, Moses suffered you to put away your wives for anything. But read.
But from the beginning, it was not so.
It was not originally designed for that. A man, when he takes a wife, that's his wife for life.
Right.
Read.
And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication.
So now he says, whoever put away his wife, except it be for fornication. What does that mean? That means if she steps out and commits fornication, she goes sleep with another man, now you can divorce her.
That's right.
Read.
And shall marry another, committeth adultery. And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another.
So a man that puts his wife away because they keep getting in arguments. Because the bills, something wrong with the bills, and then he petty stuff. It's stuff that you can work out. But listen. My brother, what's your name again? You said you stepped out on her.
You're a good man. Speak up. You're a good man.
Okay, so we're gonna address that too. Because listen, I want y'all to listen, bro. You can't talk and listen. I want you to listen. Because we go into the scriptures, we want to see what the scriptures say. Because who's the head? Now, this is no justification, but who was created first? The man was created first, right? So, no, now that's where the line is. Because if you messed up, you messed up. It ain't about how bad it was or how it wasn't that bad. If you messed up, you messed up. That's where you have to take accountability for the wrong that you've done.
Teach.
So read it. Let's read on. Well, listen, read on.
And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another, committeth adultery.
So now I want you to listen very clearly, because it says if a man put away his wife for any other reason besides her committing adultery or fornication, and he gonna marry another woman, he has committed adultery. Read.
And whoso marrieth her which is put away doth commit adultery.
And the man that goes and pick up that woman that committed adultery, he gonna marry her. Now he's an adulterer. Just because he married the woman that committed adultery on her husband, now that man that went and picked him, and he was the man that was what? Captain Save-A-Ho. He went and picked her up, now he's an adulterer. Read.
His disciples say unto him, if the case of the man be so with his wife, it is not good to marry.
So, now what do we not hear from this verse? What do we not hear? Give me Romans, is it Romans 5? The wife is bound by law?
I feel like this, when you do what's wrong.
7?
I feel like this, when you do what's wrong like that, even though when you got, it's going to come back worse. Because you had something good and then cherish that, now you got something else, you might die.
Right, and that's when you become an adulterer. You an adulterer, you bound. You could be put to death. You could catch a disease. That's the script. That's what the soldier read earlier. Hebrews 13:4. But this is the thing. Now, on the man's side, you go and commit adultery. Your wife can't put you away.
I've been there.
But you messed up and you done created trouble in your house. So anything that comes after that is trouble because you stepped out on your wife. But she can't divorce you. That's a state of, that's where now you have to fix your error. But let's read this, because we want to see what the scriptures say about that. Read.
Romans chapter 7 and verse 2. For the woman which hath an husband is bound by the law to her husband so as long as he liveth.
So for a woman, it's not the same. So this lets us know that men and women, there is no equality between a man and a woman.
They go through more than us.
How? They go through the woman go. So the woman, the woman doesn't go.
She didn't have to do shit. All she had to do.
Why does it? Okay, let me ask you this. You say go through more than what we go
She didn't
through.
have to do shit.
When things go wrong, who's responsible?
I was responsible. I had to do everything.
So who got the more weight on their shoulders?
I had the most.
A man does.
But in this world now, the woman.
Somebody tried
I got
to
you.
get her house.
You're right.
I had to fucking shoot him in the head. I
We don't
shot
got
him in the
no
head.
win.
Somebody trying to fucking like do
Hold on.
anything.
Win.
It was me. It came back to
This
me.
shit serious. We don't got no win.
Hold on, bro. The solutions that we have is for, because these things go on in our community all day. Because we haven't been taught how to be a husband. We haven't been taught how to be. Our women haven't been taught how to be a woman, how to be a wife. So hold that real quick. No, read that. I want you to start with that.
Romans chapter 15 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
So the whole purpose of this Bible, the reason why we have this Bible today, is for us to learn. It's for us to learn how to be men, learn how to be fathers, learn how to be a husband, learn how to be a brother.
I was a good father.
So I want you to try to let this soak in. Listen to what we're saying. So the purpose of the Bible is for us to learn. Because to learn how to be a good father, and I'm not saying that you wasn't a good father, but to learn how to be a good father, the way that we measure that is by the Bible.
Be arrested for domestic.
So listen, I want you to listen. I want you to listen. Listen up. Read.
That we through patience and comfort of the scriptures.
So it says through patience and comfort of the scriptures. It's the scriptures that's going to give us comfort.
That's right.
The scriptures only is going to give us comfort.
That's right.
When we drink, we turn to weed, we turn to alcohol, we turn to any level of drugs. That's a temporary comfort. It's gonna make you kind of forget about and actually it ain't even gonna make you forget about it. It's gonna make your condition worse, because now you're really gonna be in your head replaying what happened. You're gonna beat yourself up.
Right.
How bad you did wrong. And it's gonna constantly go, and then you mess around and do something that you shouldn't have done, or you mess around being in a hospital.
I don't want to go back to the hospital.
So, read it again.
That we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
That's it. So this is what's supposed to happen. Give me First Corinthians 7 and 28. So for you to get comfort, because the thing about it, the thing with comfort, it ain't just, oh, it's gonna be okay. No, it's gonna say, okay, you did this, okay, this is the solution.
Right.
And when you get a solution, because in the Bible you have many issues and things that our forefathers done, that we able to read and see, okay, this is what happened to King David, and this is what he did to fix it. This is what he did. This is what happened to King Solomon. The Lord judged him, and then he repented. This is how we learn how to do right. Of course, you're gonna mess up, but the problem is, how do you repent? That's an excellent question.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 28.
Look it out.
But if thou marry, thou hast not sinned. And if a virgin marry, she have not sinned. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh.
So what the Bible letting us know that when you get married, there's going to be troubles. It might be financial troubles. It might be troubles of just connecting. You're going to have troubles when you get married. It might be, hey, you lose your job, she lose her job, now y'all kicked out on the street trying to find how to get things right. It may be the situation that you are in right now. But now what has to happen, jump up to verse 10. But okay, that's cool. That's good. That means you were working. You were doing what you were fulfilling your role in that aspect, correct?
Yeah.
You was providing, you was working, you was taking care of the house. That's what you were supposed to do. But then you messed up. What caused you to mess up? What was it that caused you to mess up? Right. But what are the issues that you all have that would cause you to look to another woman?
She didn't respect my opinion about things.
She didn't respect your opinion about things. You know one thing? The reason, you know why that's like that? Because did she work and both of y'all worked, or you just worked?
I was just working, but then she ended up like going back to work.
And how long were y'all married?
3 years.
3 years. Okay. So you know the problem. Well, I got you holding. Now I want you to read this.
Now. So it's
Right.
been like
So it's not over. It's not over. How long have you been separated?
4 years.
Wait. So I'm trying to follow you. You said it's been 4 years, but you just said she just kicked you out the house a couple days ago.
Yeah. Well, she kicked me out like a few months ago.
So right now you're living in your own apartment.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a drinking problem? Or did you have a drinking problem even while you were living
Maybe
with
not
them?
like, but I have a little bit.
How often did you drink? Would you say you drunk every day? You went to the bar every day?
I didn't
After
go
work?
every day, but I would
3
go-
times a week?
Okay, yeah.
And was that one of the issues that she had with you?
Okay, yeah.
So with that's something that you have to consider and think about. Like, hey, you know what? Maybe I am drinking a little bit too much. Because your role as a husband, you work, you bring in majority of the money, you take care of the bills, you take care of those things. I don't know if that's what you did, but you can't have a mindset, well, she don't appreciate this.
She did it.
And that's how most of our women are today. Because why? Because today our young women, they don't have a good example of women that actually show respect to their husband.
I paid all the bills.
That's not gonna solve the problem. But I want you to listen to this, read this, because y'all separated. You still in communication with it? You still talk?
Get those flags and talk. I might recall it.
So you living by yourself now,
Yeah.
and you see your children.
And you feel better.
So you still working? Okay. So I wanted you to read this. So just to be clear, you committed adultery. She didn't. She kicked you. Huh?
She what?
Huh?
What did she do?
You said you committed adultery. You met a woman at the bar.
Yeah.
You met a woman at the bar and you slept with her.
Yeah.
So that's a yes.
Well, I met her at a taco spot.
Just
Late
said
night
at a bar.
spot, like, yo.
Okay, so you met another woman, you slept
I was
with
working
her.
under.
She
I
found
was
about
working
it.
like late nights and like.
But she found out about it and she put you out.
Yeah.
Okay. So read this.
1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 10. And unto the married I command, yet not I, but the Lord. Let not the wife depart from her husband.
So the law says that the wife is not supposed to depart from her husband. Read.
But and if she depart,
But now it says, but and if she does depart, read.
let her remain unmarried or be reconciled to her husband.
So if she does separate, like you said, there was adultery involved. She got put out. Now y'all separated. She's supposed to remain unmarried or be reconciled to you.
That's what she did. I don't know what, like, I don't know
What you say? That's what she did.
That's what she did. Like, she
What?
She never, like, she never filed. She didn't do anything.
But I'm saying, what did she do? She remarried?
She didn't remarry. She didn't do shit. She just, like, fucking, like.
So now, what you have to
taunting me
do?
in my fucking face, like, making it like.
You said she did what?
She's like taunting me. I don't know.
What do you mean by taunting?
I don't know. Is there water nearby? I
Say it again.
don't know. Water?
You asking for water?
I don't know. I feel like I'm like.
When you say she's taunting you, what do you mean?
Like she's just saying shit. Like she's like making it seem like.
Making it seem like what?
Wrong, and I did this. I
So-
wasn't wrong.
so
but
you-
like,
so
I
you have to-
apologize.
that's the thing.
That's what I told her. The night
Okay. But let me see.
I apologize.
What am I thinking? Actions already. But let's finish this.
And let not the husband put away his wife.
It says, let not the husband put away his wife. Give me that is 1 Samuel 2 and 3. Because you said you apologized.
I did. That's what
So,
I did.
so what did you do after that? What actions showed that you were sincere? What actions followed you? You say you apologized. That's the first step. That's what you're supposed to do. You acknowledge that you was wrong. Okay, so what actions followed that? Have you slept with anybody else since?
Yeah.
So when they, like the scripture said, let her be reconciled to her husband. If you were the one at fault, you have to fix the things that you did wrong, so that she can. Because you've broken the trust. So now you have to rebuild the trust, and that's not going to be an easy process because you did wrong. So if drinking was the problem, you got to stop drinking. You got to let the drinking go because that's something that led you to do what you did. So now read that.
1 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
Talk no more so exceedingly proudly. Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth.
What is arrogance? When it says talk no more exceeding proudly. Oh, she didn't respect me. But are you doing that? Now, that's a two-sided coin. A woman should never disrespect a man.
I said, I was listening to a song once, and I thought, I was thinking, I was just singing along with
How you
the
doing,
song.
bro?
Saying, I feel like I'm God. Like, I felt at that time, I feel like I'm God.
You felt like you was untouchable.
I did feel like that at the time.
So that was pride. That was arrogance.
It was the song.
So that created that could be something that created a rift between you and your wife.
It was like a PR song. It was like, she was like, yeah, I'm just trying to lift weights, and I was just lifting weights, and
But that's the thing. So now you're at a lower state, but it's not over. It's not over for you. You can still fix your situation.
Right. That's right.
If you show that you sincere, I don't know the relationship that you all have, but if you can fix the situation, because all the situation takes for you to fix is for you to change and show fruit of that change.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airways, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.